Hey, what's happening, Facebook fans? This is Justin, the President Chief Transformation Officer over here at the Transformation Club. I want to talk to you today about what I think is your most powerful mental faculty. You actually have six. You have reason, you have memory, you have perception, you have will, you have intuition, and you have what I think is the ultimate imagination. Now, I don't want to kind of get, you think I'm going to get woo-woo on you here, but I really want you to think about the power of imagination and how it applies to weight loss and fitness, actually. So what we want to understand is that basically everything that has ever been, first of all, has always been here. It's just been moved into form, and I know that sounds kind of bizarre, but like let's just take, for example, the ability to fly a plane. And the ability to fly a plane has actually always been here. It's just been the Wright brothers raising the level of awareness and discovering how to make that happen. And today we fly like it's no big deal, right? But even things like, if you look at, like, this is my iPhone here, right? In here, the technology, the ability to create this has always been here. Just created, it took awareness to bring it about. And really, what it came down to is it came down to imagination. See, all things are first created in the mind, in somebody's imagination. Somebody thinks it up, and that's the power of imagination. And then it's created in physical form. So somebody thought up the iPod, the iPad, the flight, so just things and actions. Those things are thought up, they're dreamed up. They can be a fantasy that's turned into a theory that's ultimately turned into reality, and that's how stuff is created. The reality is when it comes to achieving your goals, you really cannot achieve a goal beyond what you can see in your mind, what you can imagine in your mind. I see it all the time. People ask in fitness, how much protein should I eat? Is cardio better or strength training better? They ask these tactical questions, but in reality, it doesn't matter what the answer is, because if they can't see in their mind themselves achieving a goal and being a healthy weight, they're never going to achieve that goal. And if they do, because they don't see themselves, they can't imagine themselves staying in that, they end up gaining the weight back. It's kind of a mental game. So if you want to accomplish big things, you want to accomplish big goals in your life, you really need to kind of fire up your imagination. And with that, a lot of people say, well, I'm not creative. I'm not a creative person, or I don't have a big imagination. And that's just not true. Everybody has all the higher functions, the mental faculties. We all have them. It's just that they get suppressed in some people and expressed in others. When you think about when you were a kid, every kid has a wild imagination until it gets suppressed. You think about babies. Or kids. They take just pots and pans, and God knows what they're doing with them, but they've got an adventure going on. But that gets suppressed when adults and authority figures tell kids to basically stop playing games and pay attention, stop daydreaming, focus on what on what you're doing. And basically we get kind of punished, if you will, for daydreaming and being creative a lot of times. So as we get older, we lose that skill. It's no different than if I don't use my bicep, if I don't strengthen my bicep with weights, I'm going to lose my bicep. Well, your mental muscles are no different. If I don't use my imagination, it's going to kind of wither, right? But I can develop, and I need to develop. And I love this quote here I want to share with you. Take the lid off your marvelous mind and dream. Goal achievers do not limit themselves. There is no reason why you cannot have the good you desire, if you can see it, if you can see yourself with it. Your imagination is one of your most marvelous faculties. Do what goal achievers do and use it properly. So you really have to, focus on what is the goal that you want to achieve, and you need to see it in your mind and work towards it and continually work towards it. If you can see it, you can achieve it. And as far as setting goal dates and things, like we do our 6-week 20-pound challenge, and we know that 20 pounds in 6 weeks is an exciting number to hit, and a lot of people can do it. Will there be outliers? Absolutely. There's human physiology. There's circumstances that happen in life that that maybe stress levels or a personal thing happens and it might throw somebody off. Maybe they'll achieve the goal in 7 or 8 weeks. Irrelevant, right? The key is focusing and seeing yourself at the goal, and then really importantly, what I like to focus on with my people is seeing yourself and imagining yourself holding that goal, maintaining that goal. I've seen it too many times for people. They do all the tactical stuff to lose the weight, but they haven't really kind of become one with that goal and being one with the fact that I am now this happier, healthier, more fit body, if that is foreign to them, it's very easy to go back to the old ways. I know that sounds crazy, but it happens all the time, and it happens because there's a mental block, there's an image block. I can't see myself in this place, and that happens at a subconscious level, so you don't even realize it's happening. So super important. And when you're setting goals, the other thing that's just so important is if a goal doesn't excite you and scare you at the same time, it's probably not a big enough goal. If you know how to achieve a goal, well, it's not a big enough goal, right? People always worry, well, I don't know how to accomplish that. That's irrelevant. First and foremost, you have to see yourself in possession of the goal. You have to decide that you're going to go for it, and the how will ultimately show its way. Okay, but if you get caught up in the I don't know how to do that, well, then you're never going to get into bigger and bigger and bigger accomplishments. So use your imagination, let it run wild, see yourself achieving amazing things, see yourself in the healthy, fit body that you want, see yourself doing healthy, fit things. And this obviously applies to other areas of your life, your finances, your relationships, all that kind of stuff. My focus here, of course, is fitness. So see yourself, use your imagination to see yourself in that happy, healthy, fit life that you want and you deserve, and start moving towards it.